So the last stream of summer break, when I went back and watched the VOD, I realized that I actually screwed up the audio capture and there was no sound for the entire thing. I did already, and so I do apologize for that. But this one, I think I have it set up right again, and it should hopefully capture all of the sound. I'm not sure if it will. I'm not sure if I've got it set up right, but it might. I'm seeing it on OBS, so I do hope that got it right now. I almost forgot what I came down here for a second. I need to level this hammer up enough to get some modifiers on it. Like that, basically. And then I can get rid of the stone part. It's a good plan. Because I do need a hammer, it'll be very useful to have one. I just have put off getting one forever because I didn't want to bother. But I do think it will be worth the effort. Didn't want to bother like making... Oh, I made a hammer, but I didn't want to bother putting good stuff on leveling it up. I think that is a mistake. This is charged Certus. So of course it doesn't stack with normal Certus. That's okay though, because our inventory is currently mostly full of cobblestone. Okay. Let's keep mining. It also does some decent damage. So there we go, that's gone. Wait, what? Okay. It does only take 2 to repair though, which is actually really good. But yeah, I am back. Or I guess I haven't left, really. I'm just, you know, streaming on the weekends, like I've said about 1,000 times, maybe a bit more. That's of course not really true. I haven't said 1,000 times yet, but definitely feels that way. I've been saying like every stream, so I will probably shut up about it. Yeah. I guess if I turn the tool rod into some like pink slime, this would definitely last much longer and I'd be able to grind a lot of XP on it, but I don't want to turn into pink slime because I don't have that much pink slime to use on this. Let me also get some iron. And maybe they'll come down here and get some nickel. Boom. I love these bows. They are pretty good. This is broken again. I will mine a bunch of the Certus quartz as well, because I do want to get some applied energistic stuff set up. Even if I'm not gonna get an 82 system right now, I do want to get some stuff set up for it. It does have quite a bit of durability by itself. Just gonna get it a bit more. And I can put a paper plate on it as well. So there's 5, and it's broken. But since we got 5, we can just leave. And I got a bunch of cobblestone. I have 1,000 cobblestone in my inventory right now that I can't actually hold on to because it will clog up my inventory too much. And I have cobblestone already being generated in here. I have 256 stacks of it, so I think we'll just delete all of that. And then I will, of course, also repair this in the tool forge as soon as I can take it out. There's a lot of cobblestone built up, I think, which is good. Now, reinforcements-wise, I think I want to put some on here first, maybe? I don't know. I'll leave it for now, and I'll go process this other stuff that I've got, along with another different kind of food. This will do fine. Eating different foods, of course, to get more hearts. Even though actually I don't want more hearts right now because it will look bad. Yeah. Put this ore in here. I'll look at getting some 82 stuff because I am just about done with not having any of it. Or maybe, maybe actually before I do that, we could go work on this. I don't know. The laser drill and laser base. I don't know. But to make this, we actually not only need the ME controller, but also the ME crafting whatever. I forgot what it's called. Crafting terminal. This thing. Which we also need Fluix cable, or it's not called Fluix cable, it's called Fluix glass cable. Basically the same thing. I need some of this. I need disk drive. No wait, that's not what it's called. ME disk storage. I forget what the thing that you need to put your discs into is called, to be honest. That's a little embarrassing. But I don't usually use ME, I use refined storage because I don't like things that are complicated. Okay, we'll bookmark that for now and I can figure out the rest later. I think we can also try to get this electrolytic separator. It's not that hard. It's really just the enriched alloy that's a little difficult. That's not even that bad. We have 5 right here. And this is really just an electrolytic core plus 2 of these. So, actually I have just enough. Okay. So this requires a pulverized gold, a pulverized iron, and 2 pulverized osmium. So let me get those pulverized somewhere. Thinking here maybe. Put away the apples and biofuel. Over here, the problem with these caches is that I can't actually see how much is in them. Like, there's this little red bar, sure, but I can't actually see it, so I just have to take everything out, guys. This has a bit of melons. This has a bit of melons. This has a bit of sugarcane. This has a bunch of wheat. Good. I probably should have switched to storage drawers, but I didn't. Because reasons. And you know what? Oh. Thanks for the raid, Toindeman. Thank you. anyone who is just here, we are making some mechanism stuff. Thank you for the raid. Just like that. And then like this, and anyone who's new here, feel free to follow. It is free, completely free. It does not cost any money, and you should definitely do it because it would greatly help me. Thank you for the follow. Where do I put this? Right here, I guess. Actually, no, maybe not. I don't know where to put this. I'll leave this on the ground for now, because this has very specific inputs and outputs. These holes on the sides. Oh, nice emotes as well. These holes on the sides are where everything has to go in through. If you don't put them in right, this will not work. So I think I can also not pick this up. So I want this to probably face like this way, like that. I think that works. I'll have to be careful not to dig through the ground on the top though. I guess I could use the hammer. This will probably be enough space, I hope. So this is the thing. If you look at the quests, I can claim a loot chest for it. The next thing is the gas burning generator. This is a little harder. Have a nice stream. Yeah, I will, thanks. Bottles of enchanting. There's some use for this, I guess, but it's not that useful. Wait, we're out of power, actually. What is out of... Why are we out of power? I don't understand. How am I out of power? Is it this machine? Hold on. Okay, the power system is a little bit stuffed, I will admit, but I shouldn't be out of power anymore. I don't understand, to be honest. But I'm going to try to fix this. It would be much easier to fix this if I can actually get some flux ducts. There they are. Okay. Fixing this shouldn't be too hard, but I'm just more interested in why these LV capacitors are not working. I think it might even be because it's just all going through the electrolytic separator. If I remove this. No. That has not fixed it. Alright. Easier way to do this probably is just to run another power line around. And move this chest out of the way. Move this, there we go. It has become a spruce chest. That's how this works, I guess. So here's the flux ducts connecting everything. Okay, there we go. I have no idea why it has not worked, but there. This crusher can go here, and the electrolytic generator, the electrolytic separator. I'll put it like here, I guess, except not. because I'll put it here. Just move this hamster wheel. I still don't know what this is for. But I can give some power. Won't cause any harm. Sure. Okay, we're out of power again. This is not using any power. So then why are we out of power? This does not make any sense. This may get very janky, but this is the hamster wheel. If we take this out, will this start working? No. I don't understand what's wrong here. What is consuming power? I think I'm running out of charge. Actually, right above that apple tree. This doesn't. This is strange. I guess there's one way to fix this, which is just to disconnect all of this. Just skip all of the batteries for now. You can right click on these batteries to on anything to disable them. So that has not fixed it. Let me take these for a second and guess look for a way to work this out, because these are all generating. This was generating and it no longer is, but these should all be working. In fact, this entire line of flux ducts isn't broken. So for now, I've taken off all the batteries, and that seems to have fixed it. I'll leave them here for now, while I cannot figure out what's going on. Now, it's just because I'm using too much power. I think it is. I can't run this many factories without more power, because this is using like 11,000 redstone flux. Is using 7,000, and each one of these only produces 260. I have 4 of them, so I cannot. So the problem is simply that I can't run all these machines, including this one. So in terms of upgrades, I can take out all the speed upgrades in here, and I can take out all the speed upgrades in here. Now this will use a lot of power still. I maybe need to put energy upgrades in here. I can run this because this only uses 100. Other thing is I can do this for now. That does not work. there, like this. Okay, so basically I just don't have the power, I guess. But the other thing is I need to reconfigure these inputs and outputs. This needs to be like that. Wait, do not put that there. I don't know why this turned to spruce chest, but you know, that's how that works. So I guess we've all we've really been doing is running on the power of that we've put into the batteries. So what I think we can do actually is this. And turn this to a basic smelting factory. And I'll put that up there and this here. And this doesn't use that much power. This shouldn't either. I hope this isn't screwed up the input and output. It has. Not really. Just do input, nothing, auto eject. This, and then input, nothing, like this. Auto sort. Maybe not then, never mind. Okay, looks like maybe the issue is I'm just using a factory, and factories definitely use significantly more power than I can handle. So for now, I'll just turn that off. Go use this induction furnace here, which is nice and fast and doesn't really require power. And doesn't require power is the main big thing here. So we're really just running out of power. That's all there is to it. Which is all right. We can just wait for us to get better power infrastructure. But that's that. If we get the gas burning generator, actually, we can make a lot of energy. So I think this may be necessary to make, because we can't run any of our machines right now unless we do that. So let's look at gas burning generator and bookmark that. Gas burning generator you can't see it here, but I know from experience that it can run on two different kinds of fuel sources. We may also need to do extreme reactors. And those two fuel sources are hydrogen gas, which is not that, is actually this. And this you get just by putting water through an electrolytic separator, and it makes oxygen, and 1 oxygen, 2 hydrogen, as it normally does. But the other fuel source that it can, and hydrogen is okay. It's not good though. It's not that bad. Hydrogen is just okay, but ethylene, like that, ethylene is pretty good. You can put a lot of ethylene in there and it will work very well. So ethylene requires another machine called a pressurized reaction chamber, and it takes 2 biofuel, it makes 1 substrate, and it produces 100 millibuckets of ethylene. I'm not sure how much power this PRC takes, but I will try to make one of these. So that's an enrichment chamber, some of this stuff. This is the top part's actually okay. Basic gas tanks, okay, that's fine. And dynamic tanks are also fine. So we can make all of this, and I will make one of these. I'll make one of these. We'll try to get some better power this stream. So first of all, I'm going to take that water source that was... Actually, I can't take this water source, can I? Because this is running all of this. So this is the seeds byproduct. Just realized, my F-wise, there's no power running to any of these. It still works, it looks like, without power, but it's just really slow. Why is there no power running to any of them? Probably because I cut something off that I wasn't supposed to. Let me break through here and take a look. This power source, I mean, it should connect just fine. Whatever, I need to get power over there, so let me put down a couple more flux ducts, but I moved the flux ducts already. And then can try to get some power structure going. So at this point, for now, we'll just do this. And these should not get any power because of, well, why would they? That would be making it too easy. Now, there must be something eating up power to the point where it can't actually provide anything to it. I think it might even be this. High. No, that doesn't work. I don't know. Something's taking up power. I don't know what, but I guess I'll figure it out in time. This thing, though, needs to get some water. So I will try to figure something out. I think... Actually, I have this aqueous accumulator here. Right, I have that aqueous accumulator. And... because the rubber thing is currently offline, it's not doing anything. So that's the problem. That's the problem though. Like, this is now all filled with water, which I can't actually get out easily. I mean, I guess these I can just take down, and when I put them back, there would be no water in them. But this one is the main problem. I can't break that, because if I do, the water will leak out again. Whatever. Let's get 2 basic gas tanks. I'll need 8 of these, and also 8 osmium. And that'll make 2 of these basic gas tanks. Wait, fluid tank. Does Mechanism not have a fluid tank? I don't know, but there's 2 of them. I'm not running this latex system right now anyway. So there's some water in there. There's now hydrogen, oxygen building in here. This is actually just running just fine. These don't have power because they don't have power, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to say about that. Whatever. And these 2 basic gas tanks, I Do I have more steel anywhere? I don't think so. Let me grab some coal then, and I'll make some steel. I need four pieces of steel. Rather than digging through all of my chests and looking for coal, I'm just gonna go mine some. Because I have left a lot of coal sitting around down here. So I may as well pick it up now that I need some. If I could actually, you know, use the squid ring properly, I would be able to mine and I would actually be able to look for the coal that I left. But of course I am completely incapable of actually moving. There we go, that solves that problem. Mostly, anyway. Definitely not completely solved, but I don't care. All I want to look for is coal, which there are some right here. So, thank you. Maybe I shouldn't have killed it. It doesn't seem to drop anything useful. That's the biggest problem. Neither did these guys. They have failed to drop anything useful as well. Here's more coal. We'll grab that. Now I forget where I came in from. I think it is that way though. This way has torches, and all the others do not. If I ever forget where I'm going, I could actually just dig up, like right now. I could definitely just dig up if I edit the vertical chunk thing a little though. Okay. I can just do that. Food's of course not an issue. You can just fly over. This will cause a little bit of flooding, but it's probably fine. Then I have a bunch of cobblestone that I probably need to delete. I could do that. Let's do that. Oh, and that reminds me. There is something I want to try to see if I can do. Which is to grow hemp seeds in the garden clutch. I think it should work. I mean, I hope it will work. Yeah, it looks like it will. This will also make these hemp seeds, but that doesn't matter. So now this has a bit more melon stuff in there. So now I have some coal, I have some iron. Let's go make a little bit of steel, just like that. And then also make a couple iron plates so I can make an iron bucket. And this has broken. Of course, you know, of course this is broken. Like, what? I don't even understand what this is. But I think it's like a face of this machine has just gone onto here. Like, just a lot of weird stuff is happening, I guess. So that will make this, which is the dynamic tank. Now I can make 2 more steel. I can get all of this. I can get all of this. So this, so I'll need 4 of these basic control circuits. I'm not sure how many I made. Apparently none, so I guess I'll have to make a few more. Fortunately, it's not hard. I need 4, right? Okay. I will make 8. Though actually, again, with this like infusing factory, I don't think I can run the infusing factory either. Fortunately, that's not so hard to fix. I'll just turn this into a crushing factory for the moment, for the time being. I'll get my infusing factory back. I mean, not my infusing factory, but my metallurgic infuser. And put that there and not run that because I can't, it turns out. Do this. If I get this all set up right, we should be able to. The gas spreading generator is very powerful. It does require me to make some tough alloy though, which I can make in the alloy furnace. Because it's a good thing that we made that. So there's the 4 that we need. And I also need 2 more steel, another enriched alloy. So I guess I need a bunch more enriched alloy. Let me get like 8 of those, I guess. Just like this. And while that's cooking, I'll make 2 more steel. Which unfortunately I have the power to run the steel machine at the same time. And this I can already make. As soon as I get another steel casing. I guess I could make another steel casing. But I really thought I had some more, but I guess not. Alright, steel casings are not that hard to make. So let me go do that. This just looks weird now. So there's 4 steel plates. Now I can turn them into casings. As soon as I grab some copper. Wait a minute. Did I do this right? Yes. Good. I thought I just stamped some steel for no reason. Which would have been okay. It's not hard to make more steel. I just don't want to do that if I don't have to. Reinforced blast brick. Now that we definitely should have more of because... I guess not. Okay. Never mind. I guess I should have more blast brick, but nobody said anything about reinforced. That's okay. Though, because I can just do that. There. Just a lot of crafting going on. I'm not sure we'll be able to finish the power system, but I think we should definitely be able to, make at least this machine. So there's one of these. There's our pressurized reaction chamber. Now, it's good that I took the servos off because I do need these. And we'll go make some... Well, I would go make some. Electrum, if I had some electrum. Or some silver, rather. So, just like this. Can hopefully not do that. This is really annoying. Like, that's the one thing I hate about flux ducts, is just how easily they connect to other things. Fortunately, it's pretty easy to just turn that off. And this is where, like, it gets really janky, because I need to avoid it connecting to things I don't want it to connect to. So I need to give this power as well. Yeah, this is where everything really starts to become a mess. There's power on the PRC. Let me grab some biofuel and stick that in there. Alright, I think I'm doing right. Ethylene. Water and hydrogen. Yeah, I've done it right. Wait, that's not a valid water input. Alright. In Stone Block, when I was playing Stone Block 2, this actually confused me a lot. But I just did not do that right. Okay. I need to be configuring on fluids, I think. And turn that into a fluid input. And doing that does take power. Actually, wait. I think I can just do it here. There we go. So that's water taken care of. The bottom actually needs to be gases. So gas like this. And I need to, and hopefully this, actually wait, I think I can just get rid of all the oxygen for now. There's not, as far as I can tell, there's not too much use for the oxygen, so I'll just get rid of it and do this. And note that does not work. The reason is because I can't actually use these fluid ducts, I think. I need to use mechanism gas pipes specifically. So I will bookmark this and gas pipe. Wait, I don't think it's called gas pipe. It's called gas something. Maybe. It's pressurized. Maybe. Mechanism gas. Wait. That's the wrong thing. It's called like tube of some kind. Pressurized tube? I think it might be this. Yes. Okay. I need some of these. Wait. Can I even make this? Yeah, maybe. Okay, this is not actually that bad. It's definitely a little annoying though, so I will try to avoid making too many of it, but this is actually not as hard as it looks. So I need silicon. Silicon is just smelting coal, I think, which we can do. Smelt one piece, because I think that's all. This does make two, right? No, it makes one per. And I can use steel ingots here. Actually, it's 2 to 1, so I need 2 of these. And then both of these need to go into here again. Wait, this is not silicon, this is graphite. Okay, I need to smelt up crushed quartz to make silicon, not coal. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to the nether maybe, if I don't have any quartz. Which would really be unfortunate. I can't use hardened glass, I think, for that either. there's quartz here. I'm saved. I don't have to go to the nether. I hate going to the nether because it takes forever. Let's just took a chunk right out of there. Jeez. Alright. That's a bit slow. I need 2 here and another 5. So that's silicon. And this will smelt. This machine might be running, or this machine might be running, I really don't know, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. So I'll pull that, and there's the 5. I need 4 sand for 4 glass, or I could just get some right here. And I need 2 glowstone. Inventory is now full, but that doesn't matter, because I can make quartz glass, I can make a vibrant quartz glass, and I can make these gas conduits, or basic pressurized tubes, I should say. So the mechanism pipes are actually pretty useful if you have the ability to make them. They're actually really good, but just make them into advanced pressurized tubes. Just in case, right? There you go. This is now filling up. Do that. So this will fill up with oxygen on this side slowly. I think I will change that to dump excess. And this is now making ethylene. Success. Here I will get myself an item duct of this kind. I'm not going to use the impulse ones because that's a little bit too much for the job here. Just like this. And like this. And then make sure this is an output. I'll even turn auto eject on. So the problem is this is a factory. And factories take a lot of power to run. Which means I'll probably grab something. Which means I may need to take this and turn it into not a factory. Right, and the other thing is this makes substrate. I need to get rid of the substrate somehow. I need to store it. Either way, we now have ethylene, so all I need to make is this. It's very good. Wait, how much power is this using? 120 is not, okay, it's not that bad. So let me make 2 steel. I can't use this a ton because it will run out of power. Steel ingots though. I need to use at least 1 steel ingot to. I need to actually make a lot more steel, don't I? I'll need to snap one of these into a plate, then make some more. I have some steel right here. I need to get a plate. I need to get the last brick in that chest. Make this reinforced. We're actually getting very close. So, well, if it weren't for that, I'm gonna need to make more steel. Stamp all this. Then, I'll grab some more osmium for good measure. And then make 2 of these into blocks. Put these blocks down because I need to get them out of my inventory. Now I can pick them up. And that'll make some more of these steel casings. I need an electrolytic core, which is pretty easy. This goes in here. Now this crusher, I may actually use the macerator instead. For this, just need, wait, actually I can't put that in the macerator. Put an iron in the macerator, but I can't put osmium ore in there because it makes a different kind of thing. Here's our iron, there's the osmium, there's gold, so that should be able to make an electrolytic core, and at that point all we need is the tough alloy. Tough alloy is not that hard to make actually, but it is a little annoying. So I will just delete this limestone. What we need to do for tough alloy is need to smelt together lithium and ferroboron. Ferroboron is steel and boron. So basically two, and this makes 2 each. And then this makes 2 each. So basically all we need to make is 1 craft of this. So that's 1 steel, 1 boron. So first the steel, then a boron, which hopefully we have. Boron. Not this coin. This coin I can't actually use to turn into boron. Maybe upstairs, or maybe even in here. If this search takes too long, I'm going to go find some. I've definitely seen some around. I just haven't taken any because it's not very useful up until now. It hasn't been useful at all, in fact. Okay, here's boron, and here's lithium. So I need to process both of these. Hopefully I can also put this into the macerator. Yes, I can. There's our lithium dust, which is actually from IC2. And here's our crushed boron ore, which I will need to smelt. This is gonna be a mess. Okay. This is now out of biofuel, which is good because it won't be consuming power. So ferroboron, then tough alloy, then we should be able to make a gas burning generator. That's also a quest done, and I will put this here and rotate it around just a little bit like that. That should work. So this says output on the green, inputs on these sides. So we'll need to use the configurator to, actually I don't need to configure anything, do I? I need to turn this into an output, maybe. And maybe I need to turn this to pull. And maybe I have just screwed up a lot of things. This should be ejecting. I don't know why it's not. Ethylene, this ethylene is definitely a gas. So why doesn't it eject? Don't ask me, I have no idea. Wait. There we go. So it's already full on power, but if I connect it up to our currently power starved systems through the use of a little bit more janky wiring, you can see it is making a lot of power. It's making 11.8 K power. And this all runs on a very crucial ingredient, which is sugarcane. This isn't that bad, I guess. Because without sugarcane, this is actually going to run out of power very quickly. All of this operation will fall apart if I don't have it. So input. There we go. I do not want to have to restock the sugarcane though, so this is a case where we can use some of these signalum plated impulse item ducts. Basically what plating an item duct with signalum does is it makes it makes it able to also transmit power. So like this, I can connect this up. And in fact, I may actually need to replace another one of these with the signalum item duct. I believe signalum item ducts, in fact, also are better than leadstone ones at transferring power. So they're pretty good. Do this. Disconnect that. This is all a big mess, but it doesn't matter. Ignored. It should begin pulling sugarcane out from there and into here. As soon as it arrives, it will, and this will actually be visible. Now, is this set up wrong? Yeah, this should be input. Maybe it is pulling now, I don't know. But it will travel pretty slowly until we get to this point. At which point it will travel quite fast. You can see it coming out now and into here. This does mean this will start running out very, very quickly, but I'm hopeful that one cloche should be fine. So this is barely self-sustaining. We have some ethylene in there. We are producing enough power to run everything, I think. So I think we've made it. I think we've made it. This is dumped excess. This is hydrogen here. And now the biggest problem is just what are we going to do with this substrate? Which is a very good question. And for now, I think I'll just hook up a chest and put it in there. The substrate is useful for a few things, but not, I think, maybe. Not, I don't know. I don't really care though. I'll just put this at the back here. And change this to output. And that will throw the substrate into the chest. This is not a permanent solution. It is not a very good solution either because the substrate will eventually fill up the chest. If you want to see what we can use this for, you can turn it into... You can do two different things with this substrate. You can turn it into HDPE pellets at the cost of 50 millibuckets of liquid ethylene, 10 millibuckets of oxygen. It'll turn to an HDPE pellet. And this thing you can turn to HDPE sheets and rods, and this you can turn to plastic of various colors, as well as this solar neutron activator, which I think is the most important thing because you can fusion fill all of it. But basically, and this thing, you can make it into plastic. Get it? Plastic. Yeah. But otherwise, though, HDPE really only useful, I think, for that one thing. There's just various colors of plastic blocks that you can use. This is the only useful thing. If we read the description, you can see that it makes various kinds of isotopes. But it says various, but there's only one. This solar array controller tier 6 will need it as a craft. Apparently this looks extremely. Okay. Lithium into tritium, tritium into DT fuel. DT fuel, you can turn into liquid DT fuel and back. But this stuff goes into a fusion generator and it makes fusion. There you go. That's how that works. So this is done. This is slowly filling up with ethylene, which is good. I do want it to back up. And in fact, I may even make another. Okay, I have a bunch. I'm gonna make a. Wait, that's the wrong thing. I will make another gas tank. just a basic one for now, so I can stockpile a tiny bit of ethylene. We'll do it like that. What's filling up in here then? It is hydrogen. I do not want this to fill up with hydrogen, so I will dump all of that. I'll leave the gas tank here and we can figure out. Actually, I don't need to do that. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. I'll figure out later. I think I'm going to end stream because it's 6:05. So everyone who came, thanks for coming. Twindeman, if you're still here and watching, thank you for the raid. I will catch you all next week. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel, which you can access by typing !YT, or follow this Twitch channel by clicking that follow button. I'll see y'all. Just this. Also next week. And before I leave, I will actually also add this to the machine list of things I don't want to hear, because that's quite loud. Alright. I will go now. And, yeah. Bye.